Welcome to Nomis Academy. In this video, welcome to Nomis Academy. In this video, I'll be teaching you subtraction of matrices. Subtraction of matrices. Still note, the same theory is applied to subtraction of matrices. What theory is that? The addition theory that says that for matrices to be added together, they must be of the same order. So that same theory is applicable to subtraction of matrices. For matrices to be subtracted from one matrix to be subtracted from the other matrix, they must be in the same order. What do I mean by the same order? They must be of the same row and of the same column. So let's get into some exercises of subtraction of matrices. So let's get down. Subtraction of matrices. So let's take an example. Let's say matrix A, we have 1, 2, 3, minus 1, 1, and minus 2. Matrix B, we have 2, minus 3, 1, minus 4, 1, 2. And we have matrix C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can see they are all 2 by 3 matrices. So 2 by 3 matrices, 2 by 3 matrices. So the question says we should find Roman figure 1, A minus B, Roman figure 2, B minus A, Roman figure 3, A minus C, Roman figure 4, B minus C. Now if you see this question, the reason A minus B and B minus A is to tell you that you should be careful at picking the element appropriately. Meaning that if B was supposed to come first and A was mistakenly taken first, you might have a different answer. And once you have a different answer and it does not correspond with what you asked to do, you are wrong. You are wrong. You will be wrongly marked. So you have to follow the due order. So let's go into the solution of this one. Solution. So let's find A minus B. So we'll say A minus B is equal to, so let's take them. This is A11. What do I mean by 1, 1? Row 1, column 1. So A, that will be 1 minus, now what do I have in B? 2 minus 2. Now, let's go to the second column. We have A12, Abi. A12 is 2. What do I mean by A12? A row 1, column 2. So we have 2 minus, what do we have here? B12 is minus 3. So that minus must still be written. So that will be minus 3. We just demarcate it or differentiate it by brackets. So you can see that my 2 minus appeared. Don't say because there's a minus here, there will not need to put minus here again. No, you have to take the sign you're picking from or the element you're picking from the matrix with the sign that follows. So at A13 we have 3 and B13 we have 1. So that's minus 1. Then here we have minus 1 minus 4. Then here we have 1 minus 1. And here we have minus 2 minus 2. So close the bracket and let us see what we're going to have. 1, let us add all those ones that have many signs together. So we still have 1 minus 2 here. And here we have minus times minus because we have 2 minus here. So we have to multiply them together. Minus times minus will give us plus. So this becomes 2 plus 3. Then this remains 3 minus 1. Then here we have minus 1. Minus times minus here becomes plus. That's plus 4. Then 1 minus 1. Minus 2 remains like that. Because you can see I didn't multiply this minus by this minus because they are not directly beside each other. So those ones I multiply are the ones that are directly beside each other. I only demarcated this from this by bracket. So in this case, there is a 2 between minus and minus. So it is when they are rightly beside each other that we multiply. Do you get the point? So this is minus 2 minus 2. So we are not multiplying minus by minus in this case. So let's see what this gives us. 1 minus 2, that is minus 1, correct. 2 plus 3. Someone say, why are we adding again? It's not subtraction. Remember that we got this addition through minus multiplied by minus. So 2 plus 3, that gives us 5. 3 minus 1, that gives us 2. Minus 4 plus 1, that gives us 3. Minus 1 minus 1, that gives us 0. Minus 2 minus 2, that gives us minus 4. And this is what we have, A minus B. Let's see the other way around, B minus A. So we will see that we will not have the same answer. So if we had mistakenly been choosing A for B or B for A, so it must be that they are choosing, the element are choosing according to how the question is arranged. So let's check B minus A. So in the case of B minus A, that tells that in this case, 2 will come first before 1, minus 3 will come before 2, then minus 1 will come before 3. Do you get it now? So let's get down into that business. So B minus A. B minus A will be equal to, so what's our B? 2 minus 1. So we have here 2 minus 1. Then we have minus 3 minus 2. Because B is minus 3, then we have 2. Minus 3, then minus 2. Then we have 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3. Then we'll go to the second one. We have minus 4 dB minus 1. So minus 4 minus 1. So we demarcate it by the minus. This minus is the normal minus that should follow the subtraction, and then this minus 1 comes like that from matrix A. So let's get to the other one. 1 minus 1 now. 1 minus 1. Then 2. That's from matrix B. Minus 2. So this is 2 minus 2. So this becomes 2